Please join me after this video for a short yoga practice. Have you ever noticed you don't know what you want anymore? Not in big life decisions, but even in small things. What you like, what you prefer, actually feels like you. You might experience moments where you're walking through your life and you don't know how you got there. You don't feel confident in who you are. You're not satisfied in what's going on in your inner life. You might find that you tend to think negatively all the time. It doesn't feel right for you or to you. You feel uncomfortable with it. It feels like a stagnant belief, like something you've carried over and over again, and it's stale and it no longer fits you. You might find that things that were once important to you, they're not important to you anymore. It could be anything, really. For me, I love to read, always have. But I found that the romances I was reading were not serving me the way I wanted them to. Whereas used to, they entertained me. That wasn't the case anymore. I was just reading them to read. They meant nothing to me. That's when I decided I'd rather read nonfiction or even crime novels. Just because it didn't feel like me anymore. Not that anything's wrong with reading romances. If that's where you find yourself and you're happy with that, do it. But for me, it was a decision that I had to make in order to be the person that I really found I wanted to be for me. If that's where you are, there is nothing wrong with you. This is actually something many women experience in midlife. This isn't confusion. It's disconnection from years of external focus. Many women have spent years focusing on family, expectations, roles. Over time, your attention moves outward. You stop checking in with yourself. So when life shifts, there's a quiet moment of, wait, what do I actually want? It's not that you don't have preferences. It's that you haven't had space to hear them. Many women were taught not to prioritize themselves, to be agreeable, to adapt. So when you start asking, what do I want? It can feel unfamiliar, uncomfortable, and even a little disoriented. It can feel like you've lost yourself when really you're just beginning to notice yourself again. This is not a problem. It's a doorway, a desire to reconnect with yourself, a shift in identity. Unmet needs finally become visible, a longing for authenticity. The feeling of, I don't know what I want, isn't emptiness. It's often the beginning of something new. Sometimes this connection doesn't just live in our thoughts. It can show up in the body too. You might feel heaviness, a restlessness, tightness in your chest, low energy or numbness, subtle tension. You might notice where you feel closed off or where there's a sense of nothing. And even that is something you can begin to notice. If you've been noticing that some things in your life don't feel
quite as clear anymore. This is just a moment to pause without needing to figure anything out. You might come down to a comfortable seated position on the floor. Whatever feels natural for you. Maybe just beginning by noticing what feels natural for you without needing to change anything. You might bring your chin to your chest and slowly bring your ear to your shoulder. Other side. Move gently and at your own pace, and only move in a way that feels comfortable for you. Place a hand on your chest or your stomach. Just to feel your breath. If it feels okay, you might slowly reach your arms up. Just a small stretch. And if not, you can simply stay where you're at. You may bring your arms down to the shape of a cactus. You may raise your arms back up and bring them down in the shape of a cactus. Be sure to breathe. If this doesn't feel comfortable, just place your hand back on your belly or your chest. Breathe in and breathe out. If you'd like, you can begin to come onto your hands and knees, taking your time getting there. Then slowly begin to move your hips back towards your heels, letting your upper body soften forward, only as feels right for you. If you feel any resistance whatsoever, stop and stay where you're at. Be sure to breathe. Inhale, exhale. Notice what you might be needing right now. If you notice any resistance, you can pause right there. There's no need to push past it. And whenever you're ready, you can slowly come back. Maybe your body settles here. Take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. You don't need to figure anything out right now. This is just a moment to be with yourself. And whenever you're ready, you can come slowly back